a space for my lunch today about the work that I do and this special offer that I am giving to clients who are interested in dermal fillers, as in boosters, skin boosters, for the mid to lower face. And that can be anybody from a bride to your granny. It's suitable for all. It's hyaluronic acid, but hyaluronic acid with a difference. The brand that I have chosen to work with is Bellotero Revive. It's the gold standard. It's the Rolls Royce. It is a one and done treatment. It is cross-linked with glycerol, so you're basically moisturizing your face from within. So it's only a certain amount that the creams and the topical can do, and I will be injecting that from within. Your face will be mapped, and they will be, I'll talk to you later on about how I get it into you. Needless to say, it's an injectable, so it doesn't take a needle. So if you're a bit squeamish and don't want to know what it's all about, don't tune in at lunchtime. But I trained in a academy that only trains doctors, dentists and nurses, and it is now complete. So I'm covered to do dermal fillers from here down, and that's to give your skin that lovely plumpness and a gorgeous boost of hydration that lasts 6 months, not these cheaper ones that are €300 per mil and last 1 month. So ours is 6 months, and you're expected to come back twice a year. I'm also trained to do your nasolabial lines, and that's with Bellotero Volume, which is a different consistency, but it is the same brand, and that fills in these nasolabial lines here and also your marionette lines here. And I'm also, with that volume, covered to sculpt cheeks. So if you feel that your face is falling down and caving in, if you're a certain age, as I am, that's what's happening. It's not just falling down, it's actually caving in also. It's giving you these shadows here. So we sculpt cheeks here. So by lifting the cheeks, it actually also helps with your nasolabial lines and your marionette lines. So I will talk to you about that later with my trusty steed here, and show you how I'm actually going to do it. I brought a syringe as well, so I can actually show you later on. So it's very exciting, right? So I also had messages this morning before I came in from the people who actually are invited to avail of their very special offer. Could they now bring their mom, or could they bring their friends, or let their friends know? And they will have to actually go back onto the wait list. And the special offer for them won't be as special as what you got. So, but it will still be a reduced fee. And that's only until January 2023. So the 31st of January, all those special offers will be gone. And bear in mind that I work 3 days a week, and I will be slotting you in between my microblading clients. So therefore spaces are at a limit. So if you don't avail of the offer, you can't bring it forward to beyond February onwards. It's just going to be far too busy, and you need to plan. And I need to plan as well. So the offer won't be as good for your friends, but there will be a significant reduction, but nothing as significant as the offer that you were given this morning. And yeah, that's got to stop then on the 31st of January. And it's just to get the word out there. So this is to work in conjunction with Sherna Malone, who's in the room next door to me here. Her clients have been looking for injectables for the longest time, and she's been sending them to Cork. And I have a feeling that I'm the only injector in West Cork. Am I? I don't know. Anyway, one of the common questions is it Botox? No, the only person that can give and do Botox is a doctor, and I am not a doctor. So I will be doing injectable skin boosters and filling out these nasolabial lines and your marionette lines and sculpting gorgeous cheeks. So no, it's not Botox. You'll still have to go to Cork for your Botox. Okay, lips is another one that I've been asked. So lip volume, I've trained in it, but I'm not going to be doing it for quite some time. It's a very high risk area for me, and I haven't got the confidence to do it as a service just yet. And we've all seen on, newspapers whereby, people could end up with tissue death on sides of lips or the tips of noses and so on. And they're incredibly vascular areas. Sorry, I have this, my poster is here in relation to the vascularity of those areas, and the lips are very highly vascular. But for those of you who have got barcode lines on the upper part of your lips, smoker's lines, I can help with those. And those of you who've gotten, as I have over the years, your top lip has just receded a bit, I can create a vermilion border, which is the border at the edge of the lip, and sculpt a lovely defined border for you. But big fat lips, no. Right, we've seen all those lips around the place, and there's loads of people able to serve you if you're looking for voluminous lips. You won't be getting them here with me. So I think it's not a service that I will be developing until mid next year. It's quite specialised voluminous lips. I don't know how people are actually just opening up a place that they're not doctors, nurses and dentists. I don't get this. Like the anatomy and physiology that I have done over the last 3 months is way more than I ever did in my nursing. Nerves, nerve damage and so on, and how it can go so badly wrong. I just don't get it. And the other one as well that people are asking me are these tear troughs. So fillers for tear troughs, that's very specialised. I won't be offering that either. The 11s is here. Usually people get Botox for that, but if they're very deep, I can actually inject them and fill them out a bit. I've had that done myself a number of years ago. And anybody who's asking me to know if I've had work done myself, so I have. 3 days ago, I have had the Bellatero Revive on my own face, and it actually takes 24 hours for it to pool under the skin and settle into the interstitial cells and give that lovely boost. I've seen it already. In fact, Shirley came in yesterday and she said, "My God, Olive, have you had the Injectables done?" And I had. So she's seen the difference that it is to my skin, because she's been treating my skin for the last year to try and undo the damage that I did as a non-SPF wearer when I lived in Australia for 4 years when I was in my 20s. Plus, I'm nearly 60 now, so of course things are starting to go south and cave in. So, yeah, I'll be using all the stuff. I'll talk to you later. My first client is at 9, and I'll tell you more about it later on. But I